How's it going, guys? It's Grimir here again. Today I'm going to go over setting up LinkDB so that it works with MyChat, and then you'll be able to have nice pretty links in your MyChat windows. Um, there's a couple of variations between Live and EMU, unless you're an EMU user that doesn't care about bad links from Live, at which point you can do it the Live way too. I'm going to go over a little bit of both. So we'll start with the EMU one, and then I'll just wreck the database and convert it to a live database. But first step, you need to go into your MacroQuest config folder and search for this MQ2 linkdb ini file. Open that up in your old favorite editor, and there's two settings we want to change. We want to make sure that scan chat is set to 1. This is going to add any new items to the database that don't already exist as items come through your chat windows or as you loop them, which again puts them in the chat window. The second one is separate databases. This creates a different database for EMU than it does for live, and that's very key. This, again, for EMU users, not so much for you live users, but again, maybe. If you play on both, yeah, definitely. Um, because you'll get a lot of bad data on EMU side from live and vice versa if the EMU server itself created its own custom items. You don't want those interfering with your live database items. So you want to set both those settings to 1. This click links 1, you can set that to 1 or leave it at 0. You can also look at the MQ2 linkdb documentation for what that does. But those are the two settings that we care about here. We'll go into game. The next thing you need to do is make sure that linksdb is loaded. So we're going to do plugin linkdb, and we got linkdb loaded. Next, we'll do a /link. That just gives me my output from the plugin. Currently, we have 0 items in the database. Nothing has been added so far, and we are definitely scanning for incoming chat links. And if any of these, like if scan links is off, you can do a /scan on off. So /link /scan /on. And that's what we need to do for that. Now I'm on EMU, and right now I don't have anything in my links database, as you can see here. But if I create a link and send it out in a say, and then we rerun /link, now it appears. Wait, it didn't see it. And now it appears. I don't know why I didn't see it the first time. But either way, okay, so that's working as intended. It added the item that I just linked. Awesome. Now let's go look at MyChat. That's actually /lua run MyChat, but I have an alias and I'm lazy and now it's just ingrained into my head, so sorry about that. A couple of settings here. We have options. We want to enable refresh. It's currently enabled. That's why it says disable, so we're good. We want to go in here. You can change this setting. Anything below 5 or, well, they're 5-minute increments. So if you set that to, I gotta really fix that. If you set that to 5, that's the minimum. If you set that to 0, it should be off. I don't know. I'll fix this later. Then we close that. Just double check, make sure that enable refresh is on. So we have that set to 5. We have enables on. Let's go look at, I'd say my loot channel, but right now my loot channel is set to filter so-and-so looted. So we're just gonna relink out this item. And we see a black sapphire. Cool. Well, that one shows up. What about this guy? I haven't added him to the database yet. No, he doesn't show up yet. Now I can either wait until, what's that, 18, so until 4 minutes and we'll say 5 minutes after. I don't want to wait 4 more minutes for this to auto refresh. Refresh the links database. Let's try this again. Hey, we have a link. So we're on EMU. The recommended method for EMU is to build your own database, because if you do /link/update, it's going to pull an updated file from online. The downside of this is that updated file is your live table. It's going to have 130 something thousand items in it. There will be a lot of items with duplicate names, and that will cause issues for MyChat, because sadly MyChat doesn't get a link sent to it when it pulls the chat. There's no way to do that with the event system. So I have to look up every combination of words in a string backwards through the filter, through the database, and then pull out the link and fill it back in. So otherwise we wouldn't even have to use LinkDB as a mediary to build said database in the first place. So it's going to take its time, build its little database up, and then I should be able to just link other items if they exist in that database. So we can pop open my inventory here, see what we got. I don't even know if the diamond coin's gonna work, but we can try it, see if it's there yet. Oh no, because I haven't refreshed this. I'm waiting for this to finish. So this part takes a while, and sometimes it will crash your system. I didn't write the plugin. I'm sorry, I can't help you there. So I'm gonna pause. Okay, the update/import process is finished. So if we do a new /link, we have 139,002 items in the database. The 2 items that were added were the 2 that I did up here. So let's link a couple more items. See, well, we'll do the easy guy. Here's an iron ration, and we'll do 2 at once. We'll do a water flask next to it. They don't show up. Once again, refresh your database. Let's just resend that same line of text. There we go. There they are. And I can find some other ones if they exist. Boom. So importing a live database is going to get you a lot of data, but you will run into some garbled data. Like if I was to say this guy, Rubes or buffing, doesn't exist because it's a live database. We added it. So now if I go refresh the database and resend that link, it should show up. But now that's an item that doesn't exist on live, eating an item ID. So you can see where the problem's gonna be with between the 2 databases. Anyways, I hope that helps. Links are enabled on a per channel basis. So like combat, you don't want it, but you might want it on auctions for sure. Maybe if you got a loot channel set up, definitely. I definitely do auto character, auctions, loot. Those are the main ones because I am my own guild. I don't group with other people, so I don't care about guild chat. I don't care about raid chat. I don't care about half the chat. Maybe shout, but for the most part, those are the only ones I turn it on, and then the rest I leave it off. Again, with the EMU side, it is best to build your own, but if you don't want to, you can do the link/update and it will pull a live database for you. Have a good day. Thank you.